Okay, everyone's here now. Hopefully you'll see why I actually waited until this moment a little bit later. But for now, well met lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... So I felt like picking something different today, because obviously I've been... Oh no. Right, so the ARG has started. The heck? Excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm going to talk like this for a moment, then I'll turn it back on again. So like I was saying, I felt like doing something different today because obviously recently there's been a lot of like immediate requests either for someone's birthday or because Fallen Angels was happening or because of, whatever else was going on and or just me playing catch up in general. And I've had a chance to, just go around and scroll to see what's kicking around in the YouTube searches of Gacha and just investigate for something. And so I did a little digging, and I think I found the ideal video to watch today with the particular people who are here, or at least one of them. But again, I shall explain later. For now, let's introduce our guests with working face cams, hopefully. Ghosty and Maya 2.0.
What's up, y'all?
Hi, I'm here. I exist.
I love how Maya just went, "What's up, y'all?" at the same time that Ghosty turned on the camera. So it seemed like Ghosty's like disembodied voice was saying, "What's up?" That was some good timing.
Also,
Speaking of cameras, is my camera working?
yeah.
Okay, it's back.
Speaking
again.
of Jacob, I didn't know there was a Butterverse ARG going. When are we going to find the clues to lead us to the angel statue in the middle of the haunted forest?
Sometime between now and never.
Oh, I'm sorry, not haunted forest, magical forest.
Oh yes. Oh right. Yeah, the magical forest. Yes. Oh, of course. My bad. Yes. Sometime soon, unless it's already happened.
I was like thinking of like turning my face cam on, but I was like, nah, I honestly I want to turn it on today, but like I gotta do my makeup stuff first.
I was gonna say you literally we just waited for you to do your hair for this, so I imagined that you were going to do either doing that for a particular occasion or it was for this stream particularly. So, but either way,
Like, I don't even... Like, you're looking at someone who doesn't wear makeup, partially because I'm allergic.
yeah.
Yay.
And also, quick disclaimer: YouTube, Maya is indeed over 13, so please do not demonetize my live streams in 3 days when I reapply. Thank you. So just in case, like your face, because sometimes when someone's face cam comes on, they look a bit too young. YouTube's automatic system will detect that. That's what KW went through a few times. So I think that might have been what got me demonetized before. So I'm just gonna.
As I figured out, it also happens to me.
Ah, well, maybe it was all the stream videos with you in them. I don't know.
I don't know. I think I look sufficiently 23, or at least 21.
I would say so. Then again, who knows? Some people think that you're like in your late teens, particularly, which by YouTube live stream rules is fine either way. But whatever. Who knows? Just in case, clarifying that right now. You may proceed to engage facecam if you so desire. Maya, I should have ended that with a rhyme, but anyway. Okay. In the meantime, this is the important thing. This video here. The Last Blue Phoenix, Episode 1, New Beginnings, Sisters Untrusted. And I think, yeah, the description says it took 20 plus hours to finish. I'm assuming that's non-consecutive, otherwise we have a Jake Paul situation on our hands, where someone made this in a day. Let's hope that's not the case.
To which case, the thumbnail is pretty impressive.
Oh.
I'm just stating
yeah.
now. Oh, the thumbnail is pretty impressive. It's beautiful.
Oh, yes, it is. I'm not sure if that's included within like the mixture of the video itself, but either way. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. No, there is no description in here. There's credits, but there's no description of the actual plot. I did find out that this video is a rewrite. So this I guess a remake entirely, but the person says rewritten. I went onto the channel. There's a playlist that says The Last Blue Phoenix version 1, and normally whenever I go into a new channel, I decide I usually start with like the earliest point possible to then in later videos go over the person's evolution as a creator. I'm gonna forego that this time, and again, hopefully it will make sense why later on. But anyways, let's begin. Without further ado, on with the review. Okay, for some reason, like that like filtered there from the song, I thought it said I float up to the human.
Float up to the humans.
Yes.
I wonder how the kids in class are like. Hopefully they're not like everyone in middle school. Well, I'll just have to first open that door and see how everything goes.
Okay, so the voice acting isn't exactly stellar at the moment. It is the first line, so maybe that's maybe jumping the gun a little bit. But yeah, I don't have any like. Sorry,
not stellar, and I would also like to say she's kind of sliding across the floor.
At least she's actually like taking steps, if nothing else, because sometimes I have seen where people like actually will just legitimately just do a slide.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Yeah, that much is okay. And the fact is, we've seen her from like from the further front and further in the back, not necessarily like zoomed in and out. It's just like that's how the character was positioned. Either I see, I guess it's in post production. So playing around with proxemics already at the very least.
And that is how the wretched Queen Myra's
Why does she keep walking when she already was in place?
reign ended? Oh, hello. Are you new here?
Oh, yes. I'm new.
Hold on. You're talking about someone's reign ending immediately as soon as someone comes into the class. Is this subject about like the rise of the next ruler or something? That's a very weird way to start a history class.
Okay then. Please
Like,
introduce yourself.
I'm going to bring this up. Like, I don't know what country and proximity in the world we're located in, but if we were in an American classroom, you check in at the front, and if you're a new student, a teacher's aide or a principal's assistant would walk you to your classroom and be like, "Hey, this is a new person here. Everyone greet the new person." Or, "This girl is new to your class."
Yeah, I
They
guess
just let her
if we
walk-
were
They just
Yeah,
let her walk in by herself.
yeah, I guess if we were in Japan, you know, you'd have the situation where, you know, it's like, I am this person. I'm very nice to meet all of you, etc., etc. Which is literally what that's what I parodied now for Witch Academy, where Erica just fully unexpected that she was going to have to introduce herself in a Japanese school, and she goes, "All right, what's your name, Erica? Because here's something to sit down." And that's it.
Like, to which case I would say, does everybody, like, is it a common thing for people to have, like, wings and tails and animal features? Or is that just a you thing because you're the protagonist?
This might,
Like, we've only seen one other person, and I know what this series is called, but there's a thing called narrative subtlety, and I don't think she's using it.
We'll see.
Is it a class?
Speaking of subtlety, I did actually see like a little bit further ahead into this when I was looking through stuff to go over. I did see one scene in this that is admittedly an improvement to the original, but also kind of flies in the face of subtlety as well.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hi, I'm Zaneria Linzen. Era for short.
Hold on, you're what? Okay, all right.
I'm 16 and I've been homeschooled ever since last year in middle school.
Oh. Why?
Well,
Hold on, you're 16, but you were homeschooled since last year in middle school. The math isn't mathing right now.
The math isn't mathing. I've had a character be homeschooled from elementary to high school, but like it's possible that she's a freshman, to which case she's probably coming in later in the year than the rest of the students. But that
Later
might
in
be
the 1 year rather than the 3, right? Or the 4. No, sorry, the 2. There. There's no video feed on the other one, Maya. I can't let you in.
it's a really long story.
Well,
Yeah, so long it takes 2 years to tell.
welcome, Ira. I hope you find a good friend in class. Ira, are you okay?
I can't remember, like, there's like text that's appearing at the top. I think it's just saying like and subscribe. It's very hard to tell. What? Oh my goodness. Am I still streaming? Because Ghosty's frozen and Maya can't get in. Oh wait, no. Ghosty's talking to someone. Okay, that's what happened. Like, for crying out loud. That was something there. You should see that in the original. The original version is just like the background. There's like a green screen effect of the eyes shooting lasers or something. I think it's just like something along like, oh yeah, you're just a homeschooled person or blah blah blah. But that wasn't in here this time. Maybe I should have compared the original to the remake. Okay, good. The stream's not frozen. I'm glad.
okay. I'm back. What happened?
Oh, I'm gonna have to rewind. You missed like the one like significant moment in here.
Are you okay?
Bro, what is going on?
To which case I want to say I'm not opposed to characters having dream sequences because I'm guessing that's what that was.
You have
Like
to
if
indicate it.
anything, yeah, if anything, I really like dream sequences. But right now, the ending of that dream sequence is what was that?
I don't know. Yeah, it came out of nowhere, and now we've cut to the cliche opening of the character in that exact same bed before, presumably, the actual first day of school, even though we already thought we were in the first day of school.
That was just a dream.
But
And
to
glitching
which,
out of existence temporarily.
Oh my god.
like to which case I would like to say her wings are gone, but the tail is still there.
Maybe the wings are stuffed underneath the pajama shirt, or they haven't been sprouted at this point. I don't know.
Okay, time to get ready for school, I guess.
Or maybe. Oh, what? Okay.
So again, this is Danira Linson. That's before. So a normal girl living with her mum on a farm. Okay, why do we get? We just had her introduce herself in the previous scene in the dream sequence. Why do we need something else again telling us this, without even like it's going into text now? This is supposed to be a whole voice acted thing.
This is like the Roots music videos I see around, and the guy. It's like it's gonna suddenly zoom in on her face, and it's like going to be like the No Roots meme music.
It's finished, guys. My makeup finished.
Oh right, okay. Didn't know what
Now I
you were
want to
talking
put
about
my
for a
face
second.
cam on, but I'm mad scared.
Why?
I don't know. Okay, you know what? I know, baby. I'm gonna do it. I got you.
Precisely. Your no baby in this video will not get demonetized if you do so.
Bro, not a chance. Why do I look like that?
Why do you look like you were covered up? It's like why
I
do you
know,
look like this?
because like
You got your hands on your face. Okay. Also, you said you did your hair and you put it straight into a hat. I mean, okay, fair enough, I guess.
No. I did my hair. Like I put it up in a high ponytail, like it's supposed to be for cheerleading, but it looked so bad. Like it looked
All right.
horrible. So I was like, I ain't got no spray, so I'm gonna just put a hat over it.
Face reveal. Did I get someone another YouTuber's face reveal on this channel? Top 10 YouTuber face reveals that happened on this channel. Anyway. Alright then. Put you back in the corner. Anyways, De Niro Linton, normal girl, on the farm. She is obviously the last blue phoenix. Obviously! You know, it's so obvious to everyone watching this that knows about the lore of the phoenixes and how there's only one last blue one, specifically blue one. There's like red phoenixes that roam all about the place. Everyone knows that. That's obvious. No, this is, but it's so obvious that apparently she never knew that. It's so obvious that she never put the dots together, despite how obvious it is. This is horrendous.
Also, slow down. Hold up. Like, wait.
So much.
Wait. I thought this episode was going to be about her finding out along with the audience that she was the last blue phoenix, but no, they're just going to tell us. Why are you telling us this?
What is going on?
And she had her wings in the previous scenes. It's not a mystery to us anyway.
It's not a mystery at all.
Oh my word. Yeah.
Like this show don't tell. You just told us.
Yes.
This
After
is
we
like
were shown as well.
This is like if I just added text to what I'm working on and said, "Hey, this is Alec. He is the main character." Obviously. What?
No, you have to. What you should do is just introduce everyone through the Smash Bros. Intro.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. But but when she knows what she really is, her life completely changed forever. Hold on. That sentence is like, it starts in the present tense, it goes into the past tense. When she knows, you know, eventually, her life changed forever in the past. Who wrote this?
A kid.
This is her story. Yeah, we couldn't put that together. Rosie Goldie. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Listen. Nothing for nothing, bro. I just had a seizure on how bad that dog started going. Like, bro took some, like, there's some commercials and they say, yeah, taste the rainbow, Skittles. Right now, that dog was tasting the rainbow.
That dog tasted several rainbows and
I gotta be
manifested
so
one
for real.
pack. To be perfectly honest, like, that's actually kind of like I'm very intrigued by that dog, quite honestly. Like, the idea that there's like an animal out there that will just like glow as soon as it's like stroked. That would sell as a pet like worldwide. That would be amazing. Don't remind me of my book. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't seen that happen since your book, in fact. But now that you've reminded me, yes, that did happen. Also, hi, Fox. Anyway, I love this background.
Also, she just hopped the fence, and that was a good use of layers.
Indeed. Is this background repeating, or is it looping? I think it might be looping.
Yeah, it's looping.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like how the tires look like they're spinning because, like, a lot of people, like, they'll just take a car and then, that's it. Like, ain't no spin on the wheels. So I gotta give credit to that. That's pretty good. That's a good detail.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some details happening already that, are presenting. And I like it so far. Aside from
no moving tires anymore, but oh well, close enough.
Aside from the text at the beginning literally telling us the plot, I'm kind of jiving with this so far.
Yeah, and I guess the dream sequence not really being an indication that there was anything in there that was dreamlike.
Yeah, I would have added...
A inspired GCM... Inspired? Inspired by what? What does that mean? I guess maybe maybe the creator didn't want to actually claim this was like an original, but because there'll be similar premises, maybe. I guess that's covering your tracks, because a lot of people will come after you for that if your idea is not original enough or something.
In which case I say, children, stop.
It's interesting because like the you know the children are the ones who like copy each other because they're not sure how to like create their own stuff in the first place. They'll just try and brand themselves as being original with like a few minor alterations. And then those exact same children will try to go after each other for not doing it properly. What the? Oh, do I detect a possible copyrighted track that was removed in in YouTube Audio Library, and then only one part of it survived? Because both
Probably.
tracks are gone now. All right, new beginnings. That's the episode. There are 2 domains. The subordinate to... Oh, no. This can go one of 2 directions in a gacha video. I don't want to know what the other domain is called. The subordinate domain includes 3 kingdoms. Okay. Half creatures, unicorns, bunnies, puppies, frogs, etc. I'm from the kingdom of bunnies, puppies, frogs, etc. I'm part of the etc. I'm a capybara. I don't know. Okay, also half creatures. So if anyone from like another kingdom, that might, meet at a social gathering or something, end up mingling, getting to know one another, forming a relationship, eventually having children, their offspring have to go to this kingdom. Is that what we're saying?
Like, I would have put it as the bunny kingdom, unicorns, and the frog kingdom.
Potentially, because now I'm wondering about the immigration policy on all of these kingdoms. And I'm not sure I'm supposed to be doing that.
And I don't know, maybe have half creatures lay outside of the 3 kingdoms? That would be interesting.
Or
that would
just
make a little more sense.
Or just don't specify where they particularly come from, because it could be that they're a result of some people migrating from one kingdom to another, happily born in one of them and not the other, something along those lines. Kind of like the real world, essentially. Especially if all of them go to the exact same school, there's presumably somewhere entirely different. So they really have ample opportunity to meet each other and such. Anyways, I'm glad you love capybaras. I'm sure they're in the kingdom somewhere. They are the weaker or subordinate domain. Yeah, that's why they're called the subordinate domain. We know that they're the weaker or subordinate domain. And make 75%, 85% of copy of what? They're a separate domain. The 75%, 8% of the population of where exactly? What is going on? They are ranked 6 to 4. In what exactly? What is the criteria?
I don't even know what's going on. Like, what are we ranking? Like, we're ranking whatever these things are. I understand that, but like, I'm confused.
Is this like power levels or something? I don't know.
If it's power level, then I have an idea of what this was inspired by.
What is that?
The predominant domain.
What is that?
You have the wolf pyres, the humans,
what?
and the bookhead warlocks.
Whoa! God, get up for that one. What do you mean, wolf pyres? What?
Well, I mean, you'd expect all half creatures to be born in the kingdom called half creatures, did you?
Oh my god.
Okay, what are they actually called? So this includes 3 kingdoms as well. All right.
Wizards.
So wizards, wolf, dragons. I was close.
Dragons.
Surely that's still a half creature. Also, why are phoenixes like humans? Why do the phoenixes just look like regular humans? Do they not have, wings?
I don't know. They probably like hide their wings or some kind of stuff like that.
Where's my spirit animal? Do you want us to show her Secrets of the Plex at some point?
What? Wait, what? Hold up. It's a Marvel's my spirit animal. Hang on 1 second.
What is happening?
What's happening? I don't
That's
know.
my bad. That's my bad. Those are my little cousins. They're like yelling up to me, and they're like, "Dinner's done! Dinner's done!" And I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm on a stream. Leave me alone." Yeah.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, if you tell them to stream with me, they'll probably understand. Quite honestly. Oh well. They are the stronger domain and make up only 30% to 40% of the population. Okay, so once again, the maths isn't mathing. So we had 75% or 75% to 80% of the population before, and now we have 30% to 40%, which means that that equals a total of 105% to 120. What is going on?
Like, to which case I say, go back to school, look at a pie chart, stare longingly at the pie chart, and wish it was as epic as you are.
Yeah, to which I say, yeah, I have questions. There we go.
Please. Math isn't that hard.
No, not this level particularly, not percentages. The Phoenix is the strongest among all the other 5 kingdoms. Oh, but actually, you know, speaking of maths, I've got to...
On my last straw. I'm so confused that I'm taking notes.
Okay, you know what? Speaking of maths, I got to show you something, because now this has been brought up. I kind of want to show. So I've been working on another what if for the Butter Bunch, and during that time, I had to actually do like a lot of I had to do some power scaling, some calculations of that nature, and so eventually, because of all the other factors that I introduced in the what if before, the power increase ended up being so hard to calculate that I had to go to my Google Notes, and this is what I ended up doing. So yeah, a little bit more complicated than just percentages. That's not really a reflection on this video. I just had to show this because I thought it was funny. Anyway, it does help you after school, everyone. That's
This is a great example of how it can help you after school. You want to know what else helps after school?
Stay in school, kids. It makes you better at Dragon Ball power scaling. Sorry, go on, Ghosty.
You want to know what else you could use after school?
Lots of
Math.
things. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was what that was. Yes, this is my calculation for every single factor between
Hex nah.
Uno and King Kai's
What
planet.
the algebra? Yeah.
No, actually, I didn't get to any algebra during during that stuff.
No, we're just looking at percentages being off.
Yeah.
I took notes. I'm taking notes, y'all. I'm learning. I'm having a learning experience. I'm taking notes, y'all.
I'm glad this will be on the test. Name all 6 kingdoms.
What?
No. I'm not gonna name all 6.
Bro.
I'm not gonna name all 6 kingdoms, Jacob, because I don't want to be in that elusive 5 to 25%.
Staying kids and better at Dragon Ball power scaling.
The math does not math. Somebody help me.
Oh, and of course, apparently wolf dragons also explode. There are 2 types of phoenixes. Red
Wait,
phoenix.
I gotta add that to my notes. Wolf dragons explode.
I was kidding before about the red phoenixes, but I guess that's actually what happened. Okay, so we have red phoenixes. Good to know, and they're obviously much more predominant. Yeah.
Okay. Can I make a point here?
Yeah.
Look at the black and white image of the red phoenix. Might as well be a normal human girl. Look at the image of a blue phoenix. kind of looks like a biblically accurate angel in nightmare clothing.
Something along those lines.
So something is kind of amiss here, even though phoenixes are supposed to be more powerful than the other kingdoms.
Yep, apparently. Oh, and there's that thing again. I do like the transitions, though, at the very least. I don't know where those are from, but that's an interesting addition. Anyway,
Wait,
the Red Wings-
I thought it was voice acted.
It
yes,
is.
me too. I thought it was voice acted as well. We've only heard like 2 characters, and nothing else has been. Like, can you imagine this being like narrated to some extent? At least that would still be, hackneyed and cliche, but it would, I don't know, something engaging. For crying out loud, even Dragon Ball Evolution had the decency to narrate their own exposition before they started.
Like, to which case I say, couldn't this exposition be delivered in a more natural kind of way, other than you just kind of lobbing information at us through text, might I add?
Yeah, quite possibly we could get, I don't know, considering that we're in a school setting, maybe
A teacher could teach
yes.
it. Also, Braun. Go see what the actual heck happened last night. Well, I spent hours on a thumbnail and logo for Secrets of the Plex.
I've seen them. I can vouch. Oh, I forgot to read this. The Red Phoenix is still existing. They have red, orange, and yellow fire, the second strongest type of fire. What? Collectively, red, orange, and yellow fire, the second strongest altogether. Okay. The Blue Phoenix, on the other hand, are extinct, or most likely a legend.
Oh!
Hold up, Jacob. If
Yeah.
only we knew someone who was a blue phoenix, most powerful in the universe, or something.
Yeah, if only we didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. Blue and white fire. I'm guessing that's supposed to be the strongest type, which, I mean, to be fair, blue fire in real life, signifies hotter flames than orange fire. So that's at least something. The other colors of fire symbolize that you're doing flame tests in chemistry class. Blue and white fire are the strongest type fire, and also the rarest. Probably on account of the fact that the people who produce the fire are extinct now. That's probably why this is the rarest.
Okay, to which I say, allegedly extinct. If only we knew someone who was a blue phoenix.
Yeah, if only we didn't know that at this point. The blue phoenix is the strongest type of... Yeah, we know. We put that together.
Yes.
Little is known about this mysterious phoenix species. There was no evidence that they existed, meaning that someone recently unearthed evidence, maybe? Like this has now been discovered? And also, you said they were extinct a second ago, so there had to have been some sort of record of them existing.
Okay, so like if there's no evidence, that don't make sense. If there's no evidence, then how do we even know that these things were alive?
Why are we calling phoenixes by 2 different names? If there's
Exactly,
only
math
one
is
name
not
to be
my thing.
believed to exist, yeah.
Because we have to add the legend to the facts, obviously.
Yeah. I'm getting concerned because we're almost halfway through this video and nothing of significance has happened yet.
Man, they're really leading this up to the protagonist being the Blue Phoenix. But there was text in the beginning stating that the main character was the Blue Phoenix.
I think that's Bomb being sarcastic, but yes. No one knows how they looked like or much power they had. Not a sentence.
Stop.
Oh god. Right.
I'm confused. I quit, bro. I've been sitting here for like a good about 20 minutes trying to understand the plot, and it's this much.
Okay. Let me boil it down for you, Maya. The main character is the Blue Phoenix. Something
knew
that is
that.
only of the legend to exist. And in this episode, we are learning all of the plot and exposition. The Phoenixes are the most powerful of the six kingdoms. But there is only one Phoenix that is the most beautiful and most powerful of them all.
Oh my god.
I would like to retract my complaint about Fallen Angels spending a season and Aiden saying the objective
Bro,
was
nah,
to just
because
get the
of these
law
Fallen
done.
Angels, like, bro, Fallen Angels, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'ma just say it straight up. That was juicy. Like, oh god, I had my friends, my best friends, my cousins, my sisters in here watching this with me because I was mad bored. We were just sitting there. We were just playing Roblox because we can. After we came in for playing some b-ball, and then we were sitting there. We were like, "What should we do?" And then Jalen was like, "I don't know, I'm bored." And I was like, "Yo, you know what we should watch? We should watch Fallen Angels." And they're like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's mad juicy, y'all. You gotta watch it sometime."
Like, to which case I say, I'm also going to give Fallen Angels the point that at least exposition is inserted into the dialogue, no matter how
Yeah.
awkward it may seem. Instead of Aiden just kind of spitting it at us through text at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, like there were certain parts where the dialogue was very clearly just there to inform people and no other purpose whatsoever. Like Aiden had to do a scene about the power scaling of the angels, and then I had to cover for that by like trying to thematically tie it into Alana's mistrust of Adam in the episode, and it worked out in the end. But at least to Aiden's credit, he spent a season doing that and didn't, to use my common phrase, didn't sneeze it at us right at the beginning.
Like, this is not a sneeze. This is exposition vomit.
Mm-hmm. Nowadays, people have either forgotten them. What do you mean forgotten them? There's no evidence they existed. How can they forget them? They don't know that they're real. Or don't believe they really existed. Like the people who said there's no evidence a second ago. AKA the narrator of this.
But the narrator also stated for us that the main character is one of these alleged phoenixes. The phoenixes that we have to alleged to exist.
So even the narration is was this like narrative
See, I already feel like I know where this is
which must
going.
not trust anything?
Like, I haven't even watched it, and I already feel like I know where this is going. Like, I know, like, I can make a prediction, right? And I could be wrong. And
Oh, we love doing that here. Go ahead.
If so, my fault. But like, bro, she's gonna be the chosen one. She's the chosen one, right? She's gonna be like the only chosen one. And then there's gonna be like an evil one. Oh goddamn. She's gonna be like the evil one, and then she gonna have to battle with her inside demons and the evil one, and then she gonna save the day, and all of this and all of that. I feel like I already know where this is going, to be 110% honest.
I reckon someone's gonna actually have to try and capture her and harness her power or something like that. She's gonna have a group of friends that go defend her or try and keep her secret or something. Similar concept.
In which case, I say this is prevalent to me in particular, who's doing something similar.
Wait, give me a second.
Well, sort of similar.
Yeah, not to do with genealogy, but I don't know.
Not to do with genealogy, but instead a teenage boy being slapped with a magic book over and over again.
Yeah, there's a concrete. Just realized my entire screen is frozen. Oh no, that's not good.
To which case I say it was probably unintentionally important happenstance that I just so happened to be here.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I was saying with concrete mission, a concrete mission is in Monster Compendium, and that's the difference. And no, it's not midnight already. We've got another hour, which we'll probably not need because nothing's happening. But are they true?
Yes.
Is this student petrified? Do we have a petrified domain or kingdom?
Excuse me, do you know where room Rose?
To which case, I say, no, Jacob, she's quite obviously a robot. Don't you see the gear on her chest?
Oh, of course, yeah. No, she's from the Hephaestus kingdom, one of his automatons. Okay.
Like, I was also going to say, were robots even a kingdom?
Not one that was mentioned previously. Although now I would love to see that.
Bro, did y'all see
What I
the
am,
frog hopping in the background, bro?
I'm more focused on the fact that I appreciate that the effort to have someone like cropped out at the top of the screen there. However, I'm distracted by the fact that it looks like that person at the back there who is cropped out to the top of the stairs is standing on someone else's head.
Oh,
It
yeah.
also looks like he got shanked through the chest, through the stomach, and lower abdomen.
Potentially, that is the joke I would have made in the. What a boring kingdom that would be. What do you mean? I feel like a kingdom of automatons would be right up your alley, Bon. Just go to the principal's office. I guess that character also doesn't have a voice? Hold on. Do mermaids fly in this universe? Why did we not cover that? I'm sorry. There are 2 domains and 6 kingdoms in total, and also mermaids fly. If I could tell us that information? No? Okay then.
Oh,
Okay, hold up. To which case I say, yeah, adding all of this stuff is fine, but at least slide it into your lore somewhere, or else it's gonna stick out and look weird.
Honestly, if we had like received no information and we were just
I
exposed to
can't
like,
breathe.
we could kind of say, oh, this is just like a weird and wacky, fantastic world, and that's it. Okay.
But no, we got like exposition and lore sneezed at us that all of that there was 6 kingdoms, and apparently there are 2 most powerful, most beautiful races of creature. Nowhere was robots or flying mermaids
Oh,
mentioned.
wait, I forgot. They must be part of the bunnies, frogs, etc. kingdom. That's why.
Like, at least call it like the Mystic Kingdom or something.
More like the miscellaneous kingdom. Go straight. Was this a video game now?
Like,
Okay,
to which
these
case
are-
I say, I have a horrible feeling, and I think I know how this was made in 24 hours, aside from having voice acting.
By not casting any voice actors.
By not casting anyone except for the important characters, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is almost a Viara moment. Because in Sapphire Wings, Viara did something similar. She cast everyone, but only voice acted the important scenes. I didn't know going in.
Okay, to which case I say, I hope this series does not do a 360 and then we just, copy from Aphmau's really terrible homework.
Oh no. Like the
Please,
worst
let's
parts
not
of
have
After.
the worst part of Sapphire Wings is when My Street just started being canon suddenly.
Yep. It certainly was.
Yo, we got a new guest, and I'd like you to meet him.
Oh, okay.
His name is Toothless. He's a game.
Yeah.
We got Toothless, we also got a dragon lady.
Girl, who is she and why is she flying through the hallway? Like, girl, okay, we get you have wings. Like, stop trying to be extra. Use those legs. Like, come on, it's not that far of a walk.
Yeah,
Like-
I think there might be like a school rule or something, like no flying in the halls. That'd be a really good sign. As an extra detail or something. No flying in the halls. That'd be like a hilarious detail. Oh, I guess that would be a custom. So I'm not sure that's in the ballpark yet.
What is that in the back? Is that a zebra? What is that?
Where are you looking?
Like over here in the left corner, like that striped black.
Like,
What is that?
it's a koi fish. Don't you see the tail?
It's
There you go.
let me see. I keep hearing that's a koi fish. but I'm not seeing that it's a koi fish. Like,
Koi fish fly in this universe? That's what I want to know now.
what?
Do all aquatic creatures fly? Is my main question.
What?
My main
Well, yeah, 'cause that
concern.
mermaid girl was like just floating across the sky. She was just like, woo!
Yeah, again, no flying in the hall. School
I
policy.
really appreciate it.
Like, to which case I say, this is one of those moments when background design could have been pertinent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ghosty, one of your favorite things to talk about is environmental storytelling. The environment is trying to destroy us at the moment.
Yeah, this is why I like environmental storytelling so much, because too much happening on screen can distract from the characters,
Mm-hmm.
which is something that people don't seem to understand too much. This
All
is a good example of how environmental storytelling could have saved your scene.
pretty much, yeah. Also, I looked up like to see how many voice credits there are. There are 8 voice credits in total. 2 of which are the same person, so that's 7 voice actors in total. And that one repeated person is also the creator of the video. So therefore, 6 people were cast for this, and we've only heard one other person so far. Oh wait, no, actually no, because the creator does not voice the main character. The creator was actually the teacher from before. So, but yeah, still only one extra person.
Okay, this school
Did the text box also fly up? Okay.
was bigger than I thought.
Bro, what is that?
Why
Why
I'm
is
also
she
noticing,
pink?
like, why is she? But to quote an AFMAL video, you can't just ask why they're pink.
Get it? Oh,
What?
hi.
That's an actual quote from an AFMAL mini game.
Also, I'm
Oh.
going to say this now. I like the design for the background characters so far, but since the lore
Pink.
isn't quite it, what is the point?
That is indeed the question.
Like, why? Yeah, I get it, but why mermaids?
I mean, now
Why
I'm just kind of
anyways?
now I'm just kind of thinking of like another fantasy world where like air maids exist. That would be like a really cool like way to aeromaids. Now there's a name for a species. Or yeah, KW wanted to like come in and do like one of those quick thoughts. So yeah, KW, petition for aeromaids to feature the next Misfits book.
That would be hard since, well, the chapter I'm writing now. But I do need to say something. Why is there mermaids flying in this school? I do not understand this universe or world. Now listen, I'm all for new twists and turns, but gosh, you need to explain a lot about this world because I am confused as heck. Why
I
are
think there's
mermaids
enough that's been
flying?
explained, honestly. I think we have enough explanation for one episode at the moment.
I guess so. And then like phoenixes have like 2 different flame powers and everything. Okay, interesting, but
Or do they? Because blue phoenixes are known to be fake, except for they're not. But maybe they've existed, but there's no evidence for them. You know?
You know,
All that.
except the blue phoenix that is the main character, as we've been told, probably.
this is me. I just want to say, oh why I didn't take the blue pill. Like, like you're not the one to talk about we're doing you because oh come on, shut up. Look, I was
Like,
I
to which
just-
case I say, since I'm writing a world similar to this, maybe not with the same rigid system of categorizing.
Petition for aeromaids to appear in Monster Compendium.
oh my
Now that is
God.
a thought, actually. Because, Jacob,
Yay!
when it comes to Monster Compendium and how I lore build the lots of different types of creatures to exist, most of it comes from Fey heritage.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this is confusing.
You know what's more confusing is that this is voice acted, right? but then there is no like voice acted for the longest time. And there was like a few times there was like voice acted. Like, make up your mind. Is it voice acted or is it not? Like,
Come on, Captain Cubers, make up your mind.
Like, in which case I say, and I'm going to say this blatantly, and I'm going to say it right now, you could have gotten text-to-speech for the exposition and it would have changed literally nothing.
Thank you. I thought nobody was gonna say it. I really thought that nobody was gonna say it. Thank God, bro.
Here's a thought: narration. They can just use some sort of narrator for not voice acting, for like
Yeah,
you
just
know
do
the.
Yeah, do a different voice or something. I don't know. Anything to sound like a different person, so you can suss a different character. I don't know.
Like, to which case I say, in which case I say,
and 2,000 months, and
God.
as a subordinate man,
Yeah, anything that would work. Doesn't matter what it is.
in which case
No,
I
like-
also say, text-to-speech for the robot character would have been perfect.
Oh yes, or do something like with Legend of Zelda, where you make noises for every time a character has a. They have like different expressions for like, so let's say Zelda is frightened and she says something, then she makes a am I? I don't know how to explain it. That's the best thing
I mean,
to say.
that would just be redundant because then you could just hear Zelda gasp when we know that she's frightened. We wouldn't need the narration there.
Okay, true, but still, I'm just trying to say like,
Yeah.
make character noises if need be. I just. That's my rant.
I just
All
don't
right then,
want-
children, listen up. I'm gonna teach you all about the 7 kingdoms, the 6 kingdoms, all of the domains, every single one of them. There's like a miscellaneous one where like everyone else seems to go like the Hufflepuffs of this dimension. Not important for right now. We're gonna focus on the phoenixes. It's red phoenixes and blue phoenixes. See, give like a bit of character there.
so confused. Where are the Meefwas?
Also in the miscellaneous kingdom. I'm like a sentient pig creature or something. I don't actually know the lore of this universe. I'm from like the Piggy franchise. I don't know what I'm doing.
On that note, Pharaoh, I'll be hanging out in the live chat.
So, KW, to clarify, for a long time now, Maya 2.0 has had me cast as a soldier and torture for like adaptations from the robots game Piggy.
Oh no!
And that's the voice that I do for soldier. And you saw the reaction. That's why I had to try and do that for the narrator.
Yeah. God, I'm never Piggy. Oh, that
I know
lore is
nothing
so messed up.
I know almost nothing about the franchise apart from what I've like heard like from rumors from Maya. But I love voicing the characters, so you know.
For me, my best explanation is Peppa Pig with Granny with Walking Dead.
No. Hold up. Pause. Let me tell you something. Okay, listen. Hear me out. I am very aware of what Piggy is based off of. And my thing is, right, I don't really like that plot. Because the math doesn't math. And when the math doesn't math, you don't like the math. So you take the math and throw away the math. So I made my own plot to make it better. Like, ain't nobody mixed with Granny. Like, bro, what? Where does she come from? And Peppa Pig? Nah, we ain't even gonna go there. But like,
Are
basically,
you saying there's a granny in this franchise and you've never cast it even once? How dare you! I've been practicing my grandmother voice for years.
Why do you sound like that?
This character.
To which case,
Lady
if I
Grandma?
ever cast Ulrich's grandparents, because they do make an appearance in the series, Jacob is definitely going to get the role.
Definitely, we're gonna get him as the grandmother.
Cast the actress who plays Ulsif as the other one. Just say like we're the only 2 voices in the family that passed down through the generations.
Oh, I remember when I was 13 years old and we used to have the thing called stars in our cars.
What? Stars in our Are we like the I feel like this is like the Starblaze Sneeches or something.
I don't know.
Like-
I was assuming it will grandma voice. She might be crazy. I don't know.
In which case,
Potentially.
I say, I'm going to reach out and steal you guys' attention right quick,
Oh no.
so we can return back to whatever this is.
Ah,
All right
yes.
then.
Very
Okay.
well. I'll be in the live chat.
All right then. Thank you for joining temporarily. Bye.
No problem.
Oh my word. Okay, that was
Why
a
is she
detail.
pink? Why is she pink? Bro, it doesn't make sense. Why is she pink?
You can't just ask people why they're pink.
Yes, I
Could
can.
you?
Yes, I can. And I did.
Like, to which case, I say, I'm all about characters having different skin tones. But, yeah, she looks like she has a suntan, but she looks like she has a sun. She looks
She
like
does
she has
not
a
look like she has
sunburn.
a suntan. She looks like she went in the sun and got burned. Crispy crab. Like, no.
You smile
No.
when I get sunburned,
Why is she
sunburned.
pink, bro?
To
She
which
raw.
case,
She that raw chicken. Like,
To which case, I'd also like to point out her tail and how it's, like, disconnected from her body.
Oh lord, I didn't even notice that. That's a touch more egregious for sure. Oh my.
It looks like someone cut off her tail and attached it to the wall just centimeters behind her. Why is it like that?
nah, I understand how that feels. Like, before when I
What,
actually
you've had
made,
your
like,
tail severed before? Your body
No.
tail severed off of you?
no. I mean, like, when I'm making characters and they're, like, looking like her, like, they're, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'll be trying to give them a tail, right? Like, let's say it's a cheetah and I'm trying to give it a cheetah tail, and you want to put it in the right spot, but when you do and it looks perfect, you can't see it. So you're like, okay, well, let me move it over. And then finally people can see it, but then it comes off looking like that. So it's like, it's a struggle. The struggle is real.
To which case, I also have a bunny character, and I'm tempted to send a picture of her over so we can compare.
Please do. I would also say, like, if like a tail not being visible is an issue, just pull a Morwenna, make it the most gigantic thing possible so everyone sees it. Okay, I mean, what I mean is like make it large enough to be visible. Obviously, yeah. This is there's little voice acting. The world where mermaids fly is confusing and piggy. Okay, the piggy part was me. That was my fault.
Like, to which case, Jacob, your DMs?
Okay, yep, got it.
Keep on surprise attacking me. It's not fair.
That's one of my favorite things to do as a voice actor is just sneak attack.
Bro, it scares me.
You're losing yourself. Okay, this is my rabbit character, Sue. Compare her to the current
Whoa, she kind of down bad though. Like, like, give you a little bit of eyeshadow. Like, hey, she alright. She fine, bro. She got a yacht. I know she got a yacht.
Bon, can
I
we
just
put that
know
in the quote book? Bon, can we just put that in the quote book, please? Just everything that was just said there.
Like, to which case I'm gonna take that compliment. I've never had anyone call my characters down bad before.
She a baddie. She hot.
Honestly, Ghosty, it was going to happen eventually. It happens to all gacha tubers at some point in time.
Like, but to which case I say,
Hey, W,
compare
don't start
this
again.
compare this rabbit character to the other rabbit character.
I mean, her skin isn't pink, so I mean,
Already an improvement. And the tail is visible. It's not like a cotton tail, but it is still something you can see from the back that is clearly like attached to, the character in question. So that's already something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ears being different and not floppy is, kind of irrelevant because I'm sure that there's going to be like dropped up and down. However, what isn't irrelevant is the fact that the other parts of the character, like the human ears where they would be, are covered up, so the character does not have 4 ears, much unlike the bunny character on the screen for the actual episode. Again, everyone just always forgets about that, gives their characters 4 ears. It's always disturbing.
See, I have a tendency of doing that on accident.
Yep. I tell you what, yeah. One time, the voice actress of Empress actually made an Empress Instagram account with like several different images, and not only did Empress have 4 ears on those, but actually the human ears had like gold studs in them. So not only was that a plot hole, but also there was a plot hole with effort attached into it. So I had to like decanonize the entire Instagram account. Also,
Oh
yeah,
my god! I did
Haku was
not
my
tell
voice.
you,
I didn't even know if it was gonna like catch that I was singing like a song in general because it was like being drowned out. But no, you actually got the exact same song every time. It's always musical ones too.
I forgot to tell you, cause like, bro, again, I'm running on like this much sleep. Jacob would know. I don't know what time he was up, but like, bro, I was up all night. We randomly started talking about Dragon Ball Z and how some characters have monkey tails. Where they came from is crazy, but I don't even know. But basically,
Yeah, and I encourage you
what
to
I
watch
didn't
OG Dragon Ball. I still recommend that, by the way. Start with OG Dragon Ball.
what I didn't tell you was, so I had one of my uncles, because like they make stuff. They're rich and I'm not, which is sad. But they make stuff and they make like phone cases. So I wanted to know like how much it would be to make like a Morena phone case. So I was like,
Oh wow.
you know what? I'm fun to do this. I'm fun to see how much it is. So I had my uncles make one, and like I can show you it when it gets here. But it's like a collage of Morena. It's mad cool, and it has like, I don't know, it has like yellow stuff in the background. Like there's flowers, but there's also like gummy bears, and it's mad cool. They designed it themselves, and I was like, I found to show the creator.
Oh, I've absolutely got to see this. Yeah, I was showing Goku there, but I was like, still quietly excited. The ghostly characters a nose. Oh, forgot. Yeah, that too. But yeah, that's. I'm even surprised that's even like, I guess on a private level, that's a feasible thing to be able to make. People have asked me if to make me gold merch before, and I was like, considering that most of what we do is like, made from a game that already has like a licensing to it, I don't think we're like legally allowed to sell music gold merch in that particular way, unless we like remove the visual references or like, I don't know, customize the art or something. That could be fine.
What? No, you 110% should. Look, the Music Freaks or whatever sells merch. I know a bunch of Gacha tuber who sells merch.
With the actual characters designed as they would appear in like the Gacha version itself.
Well, no. But you can have like an artist like make and design your characters, and then I can set up something with my uncles to help like make like merch and stuff. So that way you could like sell your stuff, and I get a
that probably
hoodie.
wouldn't be like viable for them because I mean no one's gonna buy it.
I'll buy it, bro. Who's nobody? Who is nobody? Who's nobody? Hi, I literally don't exist to you. Who's nobody? I'll buy it. I got money. I got my card downstairs. I can go grab it if you want. I'd buy it. Who's nobody?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? Maybe okay. I'll do a poll in the community tab, and if not people say that they would consider buying it, just make sure it's like not a complete loss for your uncles. Then they might be able to like make one thing, but then don't know what that'd actually be necessarily. Who knows? You struck a nerve. Apparently I did.
Hi, I'm Lele. Are you new?
Yep, I'm.
Oh, I forgot. I should take off the character from the screen before we continue watching.
I'm just sitting here thinking about someone actually calling my character Don Bad because it's never happened before.
Okay, but you put a hottie on the screen, and you expected me not to call her down bad. Like she got like, I see you, girl. Like she for real ate. Like her outfit, it's giving glimmer. I'm sorry, but she down bad. She a baddie. if I saw her, I don't know. I might just have to ask for her number.
She probably would be like, "Yay, more friends! Here you go," or something like that.
No, to which case, she flirt back. Sue is that kind of person.
Fair enough. Then again, so would Empress, the most quote down bad end quote character from the Mutant Girl, according to several people. Maybe there's a correlation there.
Trying to find Miss Turner's office.
Mr. Red Turner's office?
Why are you laughing?
Her
I
office
got why
is
you
down there,
laughing. Like,
silly.
what is so funny? She went like, stop.
Probably because the office is like right next to it, which incidentally did actually happen at one point in Phoenix Drop High. So the My Street thing is at risk at the moment.
Go
Oh no, I
straight
just
from-
please don't.
Yeah, there is a particular scene where Lawrence finds Aphmau lost in the halls and then walks like a few paces with her because she was like right next to the classroom in the first place after they after he offers to escort her to the area. So I don't know. Best part is that between each 5 balls, she does a thing where she clicks her tongue or something. Deary me, turning into Ugandan knuckles over here.
First left. Oh, whoops. Wrong turn.
No worries.
Okay, the glitches in this are getting more predominant. So sometimes what will happen is if you like have, if you have when you're trying to sync up people with their mouths talking and everything, you have to like get the frames just right so that they don't, so you don't just get like a moment where the character like fades out of existence and appears again. But it seems like every single frame that changes when someone's speaking, which is only one person at a time because they're on separate layers, but every single time that happens, they just glitch out of existence for a bit, or when they change expressions or anything really. And once
See,
you
I
see
just
that, you
like
can't
go through
unsee
the
it.
pain of making lip sync for song. Like, I don't know why, but lip sync is so easy for me to make. Like, it's the easiest for me to do. Like, especially like if a character's like walking and like lip syncing, like it's mad easy to do. Like, I don't
That's
know.
fine. That's fine, but you still run into the exact same issue with whenever you change a character's pose or where they're looking or something like that. It would be the same issue. You'd have to worry about those frames too.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro's using her camera as a mirror. Oh dear.
I'll gladly teleport you there.
Wait, what? Okay, what?
Yeah, I can teleport you there.
Do you not know bunnies can tell? Was it just me or was the height difference in the previous scene? I'm going to rewind that. Hold on.
No, the height difference was not.
Nope. Definitely.
Teleport you there.
Oh, my
Wait,
teleport. I can only do it limited.
Okay,
Your
what?
life-
Yeah, I can teleport you there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this now. I think I know. I think I
You figured out what it's based on? Or inspired
No,
by?
I haven't figured out what it's based on. I understand why this was made in 24 hours.
Yeah, there's that too. Although for something made in 24 hours, you did at least get a South Park reference in there in the corner of the
I
room.
know. I saw that. I was like, bro, South Park is wild.
It certainly is.
How'd I? Oh my gosh.
Well, I successfully brought you to your destination, so I'll be going to class now.
You mean teleport to class?
I think the emphasis was meant to be you mean teleport to class. You know, to emphasize instead of like just going normally, you're going to be teleporting rather than like you mean teleport to class. You can do that? Didn't I just see you do that? This is why we have to redirect voice actors when they get lines wrong. It's okay to do that, and one should as a director.
Good one.
Daenerys, aka Ira.
And again, it feel. Oh my goodness. Okay, like now they're having a conversation together. It feels like the voice actress for like Ira or Daenerys is like is not actually engaging with the fact that this is like a two-way streak. It's just okay. What's my next line? What's my next line? Because it's just because like the way that someone introduces themselves like after they laugh you probably would still have like a little bit of like the laugh fading out a little bit or something, but also there's a subtle difference between going like Jacob or something like that versus like haha Jacob.
I would also like
Jacob
to
Butter.
just
Like,
point out that all of the laughs so far feel so disjointed and unnatural.
yeah.
This does not this does not feel like a conversation between two human beings that are feasible to exist. It feels like a conversation between two independent but also entirely different UI systems.
The only time I've ever heard of fake laughing of that nature working in something is specifically the Team 4 Stars version of the episode of Bardock, just to go back to Dragon Ball for a second, where like the crowd starts going like, your mom's an army, ha 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 ha, your face is stupid, ha 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 ha. It just gets more and more ridiculous every single time. That's where it works. Or I guess the famous Titus laugh from whatever game that was.
Like the laugh these characters are making feels like how I laugh at work when a character makes not a character, when a person makes a really dumb joke in my direction.
Essentially. Or wait, actually no, I just realized I've been every September I rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and so I watched like the beach episode yesterday, where Ty Lee's teaching Azula to actually like fake laugh at stuff people say, and she just goes like, okay, that's
Whose
not a
Android went
those
off?
three fake
Whose
laughter.
was that?
It
Not
was
mine.
mine. Don't worry about it.
May I have 20 seconds to is someone clicking their mouse a lot? Yeah, I think someone is clicking their mouse because I don't know.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay.
See ya.
Leslie,
Oh, okay. See, this is what I mean. Like the blah 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 blah. At least that's something.
please come to my office.
What did I do now?
Bro, get your hood off in class. Like, nothing for bro. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. I hate it when people have their hoods on in class. Like, they for real be going around like this with an AirPod in your ear. Like, what are you doing? You're in school. Get your hood down. Damn.
You look like a
you can
monk
put
when you
AirPods
do
in,
that.
like, that's fine. You can put AirPods in, but when you have a hood up in class, like, take that shit. What are you doing with it? Like, you ain't like. Is it a little chilly? No, it's not. And if it is, wear a normal sweatshirt. Like, you're in class. You could put a hat on, or you could put like hair clips in. Like, I understand if you're having a bad hair day, that's what this is for. But when you put up a whole entire hood in the class, like, bro, and then you got those people in the back, like, who have it all dripped out, and they got like 70 different things on their head and stuff, and I'm like, bro, it's time to put the hood down.
To which case I say, your school allowed hats?
Oh yeah, our school, like, I hear that most schools like have a really like dress, like they have a dress code like against like hats and belly shirts and stuff. Like the school that I go to, like, nah, we're allowed to wear anything we want. Literally, people could come in with like booty shorts and it's okay. It's dumb.
I mean, technically speaking, I did actually accidentally make that a canon part of the dress code in Morwena's school, because I did actually say that at one point, Julie, when Raina forgot her PE kit, Julius like swapped with her, so he had booty shorts for a bit, which implies that Raina arrived to school with them. So I guess Morwena's middle school has a lax dress code as well. There you go.
Well, the middle school that like our middle school, like the middle school that I used to go to, like, had a dress code, but the high school doesn't. Like, the middle school, you can't like wear hats, you can't wear hoods, you can't wear like booty shorts, you can't wear like tank tops or belly shirts. But like in high school, they don't care anymore. They're just like, I don't even care what you wear, like, whatever.
Yeah, here it's similar, but just for sixth form, because sometimes they will separate like the last 2 years of what would be high school into like a separate entity, and that's where you stop like wearing uniform and stuff. So yeah, it depends. I guess that's similar enough.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but in
back
the end,
to
put your hood down.
Okay, fine.
Oh my goodness, who on earth is bringing that close to their microphone? Okay, fine. Let's just not hope. Let's hope this doesn't pop every 5 seconds if I'm this close.
Okay, Mrs. Redturn, if I'm going to have to clean the whole cafeteria because I missed class last week.
Someone
Bro, I
please,
can't hear.
please, one person retake a line. The whole cafeteria, because I missed this week. If you don't take a breath before you start, do the line again. It's fine. Like, and director, say something.
See, I got a problem with that. Like, on God, when people be like sending me their lines and stuff, and even if they sound bad, I'll be like, "You did so good," and I love them. They're like my favorite. Like, even if they mess up, like I will search the entire internet for there to be a way for it to not sound bad, just so I can avoid saying, "Hey, can you redo these lines again?" Because I know, like, I don't know why I hate asking people to redo lines.
It's fine. Like you know, but like we're not going to be offended at that. You know, because like that's the thing. Like, you know, we don't necessarily know your exact vision or how things are going to match up. Sometimes it could be that a line is perfectly fine on its own, but when you hear the person that they're talking to, like the deliveries are so different that they need a different twist. That can happen occasionally, even if it isn't a mistake. And if it is a mistake, all the more reason. Like, that's fine, you know. I mean, I certainly won't be offended. I'm sure that I don't know. I can't speak for necessarily anyone else, but then again, that's just part of the mentality of voice acting. You've got to be able to, you know, be prepared to do that because it's not your vision most of the time.
I am.
That's also why I do like 3 takes of everything to make sure that, you know, to minimize the chance of that having to happen. But
Oh my God,
if it
I
does
am
happen,
so
then that's
happy
fine.
that you do those, like that you do like 3 or 4 at a time, like, cause oh my God, it is so useful, like so useful.
Yeah, so I minimize the chances, but if it does happen, that's fine too, is what I mean to say. Not gonna lie, I may ask Aiden to retake lines for Darkling because he missed. Yeah, so yeah, and he'll be fine with that. And he's one of the people who will do that very quickly as well. Mostly because he's been on the other side of that whole thing. He's like, as a director, he waits for a lot of people and has to also hesitates with asking for retakes a lot of the time.
Not doing it.
What on earth are you talking about?
Is that why
Please.
you sent me
In
here?
which case,
No.
I'm gonna like lean over unpolitely and say, please download Audacity. I promise it's such a useful tool. You can edit the audio to make it sound cleaner. And
There
edit
is
out
also
all
that.
of the points and edit out all of the points where the voice actor awkwardly stops to breathe in the middle of a line.
I have also done that plenty of times as well.
Please.
If people wonder why. I've said this before, but if people wonder why Aiden, like sometimes there'll be like characters in Fallen Angels, like Alana, for example, who's like very quiet comparatively speaking, it's because Aiden doesn't use Audacity or anything to like manipulate volume. That's why you can hear Reyna, but you can't hear Alana, and they're the same person. Well, it's played by the same person, I mean.
Just Audacity is a really useful tool in general for like recording your own audio and manipulating a lot of different effects.
It's also free. That helps too.
Yes, it's 100% free.
Wait. I think I was asking for a link to Audacity. It's spelled kind of like the same way that you would think that it is that it's written. There you go. That's the program. In fact, I have 3 Audacity tabs open right now because I was using Gull Audio before this.
I sent you here because you're gonna tour Mrs. Linson here for the rest of the school
But
year.
why me?
For the rest of the school year? Like that's not normal. Like normally you would just like get like the first like few weeks or something, then you know the new student would be left on the device because they're not really like that new anymore. They'd be accustomed to it.
Dash is the nicest. Why don't you pick her?
Well, honey.
And I'd also like to say, like, she's breathing into her mic wholesale.
Yeah, and also like I get the impression that this person recorded late at night while trying to not have people hear what was going on. and barely gets the emotion attached to it at the same time. But as a compensation for that, decide to go close to the microphone so that they'd be picked up much more, in turn sacrificing the quality of the audio because of the pops and all of the, like, you know, the wind sounds and everything.
I hate when people do that. Like, I hate when people, like, when I send them lines, they're like lines to actually do, like, not audition ones, but just, or I guess audition ones too. Like, they'll be like, some of my voice actors will be like, oh yeah, I can't really do this line because like my parents are sleeping. Then do it the next day. Like,
yeah,
I'm not asking you to do it this very second. Like, just do it the next.
If I was asking you to do it this very second, I'd, ask you to do it this very second.
Yeah, this this happens to me a lot, particularly because being a different time zone to lots of other people, the people who come to me asking for lines a lot of the time are in the US, and therefore when they request particular lines at the time that they're available, I'm getting ready for bed. So I'll say, I'll just okay, I'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, you've done it, but like it's fine. It happens. And I say to you, yeah, I'll get this to you tomorrow, and then I usually do it the next day, and that's that. Usually one day delay for time zone. You got to allow that kind of thing as a director anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, like the voice actor of Sue is also a person of British. So I
love that.
So when I ask him for lines, it's likely like 2 to 3 a.m. It's like, oh yeah, it's currently like late at night. I'll get these to you when I get them to you.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, I'm completely fine with that.
That's one thing I don't like. I don't like because some of no, not some. I ain't even gonna put all my voice actors in that trait. There is like only 2 that like I don't even have anymore that used to do that. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll give them to you when I give them to you and blah blah blah. And I'm like, so I'm not trying to be rude, but let me tell you this, right? Honestly, I'm not really bad with dates. Like usually like you have like depending on how big the script is, which usually they're not that big, so depending on how big the script is, you have like about a week to 2 weeks. That is unless you're on like vacation or something like catastrophic happens, that is plenty of time to
really is, yeah.
record lines.
Most of the scripts like 1 page long, maybe 2 if that.
And so when you're telling me, oh, I'm going to give it to you when I give it to you, nah, that ain't how it working. You're either going to give it to me when I tell you to at the end of the deadline, like everybody else has to, or you can just like hit the door and go.
And then there's just
we need
me
this energy for retakes.
And then there's me.
That energy, I'll give for retakes if you need them.
And then there's me over here sweating because the Monster Compendium script, I think it's 4 to 5 pages long.
I mean, that's not that bad either. I mean, the average Mutant Girl episode now, I can tell you that it has vastly eclipsed that. I tell you what,
and by the way, you and Aiden squeezing everything onto one document is confusing.
How do you have headings for? That's why there are headings. So you can go into the navigation section of Google Docs, click on the part that you need, and there you have it. Have you not used things on Google Docs before? That might be the issue.
No, I've never used headings on Google Docs before.
Oh, and now I see the problem.
But that's aside from the point. Like, what's with that vacant expression? Like, this is the thing. The main character has no pupils. Her eyes are completely yellow. It looks like she's sitting there with a vacant expression on her face.
Actually, KW, that's not a bad video idea. You know, tips as a director of voice acted gachas. A little bit more niche than the first one, but why not? Yeah, I've got plenty of like tutorial scripts in the works. Actually, there's one for like an original gacha story. I was planning to do one for a music video as well. What else? Oh, of course, the keyframe hut. But yeah, I'll add the I'll add the director one too, because that's one I don't see a lot of the time. We get the advice for like all like voice actors and how for them, but never really like anything for
directors.
Fair enough. Okay. Looking for VAs for those characters. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I guess if anyone wants to go head and check on Bond Imagines channel, it might be like an update for those characters. I'm not sure actually.
Kindness someday. So today would be great to start.
Fine.
Good luck.
Okay, Sean. I'm a human. What would magical creatures do when they see a human?
You just fade into existence.
They kill him?
Sorry, hold on. You're a human? Why is your tail wagging then? Did you transform yourself? Like, I thought that was like going to be fake ears and a tail or something, but the tail is wagging.
Especially the wolf dragons. Okay, don't think anything like that.
Okay, Giants, please, more of that. I think we also like thundering steps too.
Just chill, Sean. Chill.
Like, I'd also like to say, this is a human boy.
What a great time to pause, but yes, continue.
Well, I just like to emphasize, this is a human boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Humans weren't listed in the kingdoms, were they?
No, humans weren't listed in the kingdoms. But why does this alleged human boy have wolf ears and a tail?
I'm gonna guess that he transformed himself somehow in order to attend this school.
Like,
Question would be, why is he attending this school?
Like, you think there would be, different places for humans to go if monsters are so, hostile towards humans.
I would have said costume too, but it's wagging. The tail is fully functional.
I'd also like to point out that this lady isn't the lady that the alleged human is looking at. She isn't even holding her head. It's floating above her hands.
Might be about to catch it. Let's see. No, she's not. Never mind.
Hey, you there with the blue
Oh, she's just not gonna care anymore.
jacket. Hi, I'm Sean. Well, Sean.
Wait!
You forgot. You're a
Go back!
Okay, yeah, gone.
Look! Watch.
Hi, I'm Sean.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. I think we've established that the creator is not very good at syncing up frames in any nature.
Well, Sean, you forgot your backpack.
So you don't have one either. No one has a backpack here. What are you talking about?
No one has a backpack. Especially
kids these days.
Fun fact, actually, we can't act like, I don't know, no, it's probably different for you guys. We, in our school, are actually forbidden to have book bags of any kind.
Like, that would be great if another character didn't just mention that the alleged human boy, forgot his backpack.
Were you guys allowed to have book bags in school?
Oh, yes, definitely. But then again, we don't live in where you live, and I know from what you've told me of where you live, there's probably a very concrete reason why you're not allowed book bags.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you can list the ways of why we can't.
Yeah, so that's not applicable to where we are. So we were allowed them. There you go.
Oh, y'all didn't hear. I'm moving.
Although we did have our bags searched at one point. At one point during school, I didn't. It was like half of the students got their bags searched, and they just didn't bother with the other half for some reason.
That's not fair. We have a metal detector in our school when you first walk in, you have to get searched, and you also have to go through the metal detector, or else they ask you to leave.
Yeah, that's not normal either. On any level. If you didn't have enough reasons to move already, which I know that you do anyway.
Bro, I want to move so bad. I've been telling my mom, I was like, bro, can we please leave? I want to leave the US. as much as people say like, oh, it's this and this and this and the American dream, bro. Okay, the only thing you gonna find dream in here is when never I can't say that on here, but like it is so toxic here. Like America is literally like you might as well just name it home of drama. Like that's literally what it is. Like I don't even know. Like I've been wanting to move out for so bad, and I think at one point we were supposed to move to Europe, like with one of my aunts, but we couldn't because she died. So we couldn't move. She literally died like a week before we were supposed to go up there, and so we couldn't go, and now we're stuck here. So yeah, that's fun.
Indeed. Mermaid flying, she's a ghost. Robot, they're a robot monster. Mummy, that's Cleo. Bunny girl, she's most likely Lily from Ever After High.
I'm done. I need to
So,
take
like-
a break. I'll be right back,
So-
I guess.
Okay, so Monster High and Ever After High fusion, I guess, is what you're going for here, KW? Or just Monster High in general? I will say I have seen a little bit of Monster High, and the few episodes that I have seen, I actually really enjoyed. So
Same. Oh my god, Monster High was like my childhood show.
wish I could say the same, but oh well. Didn't get a Spanish dub in time, apparently. I did recently on Netflix. I actually found a show called Supernatural High, and that's I guess similar vein, I guess, but and if anything, it sort of actually bears a lot more resemblance to this also because that one featured two twins who were wolf shifters. That's what they called werewolves in that universe. They didn't call them werewolves; they called them wolf shifters. Doesn't matter. But they were also what was called dragon marked, and that was supposed to be this heavily cursed thing that's supposed to be taken away and put into like these geodes or something somewhere else and whatever. And if they found out the secret, they'd be taken away because dragon marks are dangerous and blah blah blah. So you can guess that idea, but it kind of reminds me of that particularly because it's another layer of a supernatural creature on top of what we have already. So potentially, oh, they're in the same universe. Oh, different. Okay, I would not have guessed that, but I guess it makes sense. It checks out. There's plenty of those creatures in fairy tales. Yeah, it makes sense. And don't forget to share this. Oh, right, you're still giving subtle propaganda here. I mean, I'd be more inclined if there was a story attached to this.
What's your name?
None of your business.
If I don't know your name, what am I gonna call you? Hoodie girl?
Don't you dare call me hoodie girl. I swear.
Then say your name.
Or I'll have the heads.
Bro, oh my god, I would've, okay, if I was in this situation and I said, hey, like, what's your name? And somebody said, mind your business. Bro, oh my god, I would've smacked the mascara off their eyelids. Like, bro, I would've gotten so mad. I would've been like, okay, so hoodie girl it is. Clearly, because you can't take your hood down. Like, girl, you went to school. Stop acting like that.
I might just give a random name. June there. Your name's June now. Come on, June. Show me around the school.
Wait, you know what you should do? You should do like, I don't even know, like, you should do, like, a Q&A. I don't even know, just of anything. Like, a live stream, like, of Q&A.
Okay.
I don't know why that just randomly popped up in my head.
Alright, I guess I could do that at some point. Alright, so the Cupid monster's going to both schools. She's adopted a monster, I think. Wait, she goes to two schools at the same time? What the heck? Why? What? Huh?
Sorry,
my name is Leslie. Let's for short. Happy night.
Her name is what? I can't hear her. Come on, speak up, buddy girl.
Leslie, or Les for short.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
Oh look, just lightning powers too, much like Rhea had in her dream.
Listen, if you want to keep your head, keep away from me.
Again, I would have smacked the mascara off her eyelids. Like, just because you got a little bit of lightning power, like, bro, Pikachu could have done better. Just saying.
Okay, so apparently, this is I didn't hear your voice because someone sent their voice lines late. So there was a deadline and was some sort of standards. I can see why you would do that as a director, potentially. Although all the other stuff still stands. Absolutely, anyone watching this, do the redirections and the audio stuff, and all of those things. But
Okay, so the
I guess
camera
maybe that's why
unfortunately has to go off.
I see. Well, okay. Well, actually, in that case, I'll do my final speech now, because the reason that I picked this, I was scouring through different voice actor stuff, because I know that you said that you were determined to, at last, do your own voice acted series. And I wanted to find something that was sort of like, on a technical level, not super advanced, just to show that, someone can definitely make a story with just the basics without having to worry too much. And what I found instead was that someone can make complete nonsense with the basics, and you can do much better. So hopefully that will serve you for inspiration, because it's an inspired video to begin with. That was my grand master plan the whole time, so I hope that worked. I don't know.
Like, to which case, I'm going to reach out, grab the stars, and I'm quickly going to say, what was this and why was this created? Like, I know you had a creative idea in your head, and sometimes that's enough to get started on the project. But in order to make it preemptively, you can't just give yourself 22 hours to do the whole thing.
No, especially I wonder how much time the voice actors actually had.
Because
doing that,
probably a few hours.
Oh my.
Like, to which
Okay,
case Sorry? Mike, you had something to say?
That's my bad, bro. My mic cut out. But what I was saying was I want bro, I could honestly I think or at least in my opinion, because I can do arm movements and leg different movements in Gacha Club and stuff it's gonna take me a long time, but it can still get done. I really feel like I could make a successful series, but I'm so scared to publish it. I'm so scared to publish it and stuff because I feel I don't know, I feel like people aren't gonna like it, so I'm just nah, I'm just gonna keep it with me forever.
I mean, it's kind of what we said to Johnny yesterday, in a way. There's always going to be people who don't like the things that you do, but that doesn't mean that there's not going to be other people who, who will like it, because that's how that goes. I mean, not going to please everyone out there, but you will please plenty of people. I mean, you already have a 100% design approval from Emily. No one else has got that in history, so that's already a leg up from the competition.
To which case I say, but unlike Johnny, fucking Johnny hijacked the stream, and I watched that happen because I was on a car ride home with my parent, and I just watched that happen.
Yeah, but and unlike in that situation, this stream was all secretly, my way, because Maya said to me early on today, if you're doing a live today, I want to be involved in it. So it's okay then. How can I use this information to my advantage?
That's crazy. Bro done bamboozled me.
So yeah, works and everyone wins in the end.
To which case I say, if you're going to make something, give yourself more.
And my Wi-Fi's going.
Give yourself more than a few hours. Please. I saw so many editing mistakes, some in close succession. Audio not being balanced, audio being out of touch, voice characters not even having lines. Jacob died. In general, this was a mess from every single standpoint.
Oh yeah, 110% agreed. If you really look at all the details, it felt so good at the beginning. It was nice, it was explanatory, there was details, but then it kind of just got worse as we got on. It just got progressively. It started up, it was smooth, but then it progressively got worse, which is Like, give yourself time. Like, don't rush to get something done. Like, it never works. It never works because rushing is just taking the easy way, and the easy way is never gonna work. It's never gonna work the way you want it to work. Like, yeah, it'll be done, but there's a bunch of minor things that you can miss. So like, rushing is never gonna get it done ever.
Like, I can give this one thing. I like the character design and how there's a lot of diverse characters. But it feels like that some of that effort didn't go into the designs of the main cast, or what is the main cast.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like my thing that I'm making, like, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've been working on it for. So I think honestly, I've been working on it for like maybe 2 years, like because I've known Jacob ever since I asked him to voice Soldier, and that's been like maybe about 2 years since 2020. So I mean, like it's been a while, but I also know that like I'm not gonna rush because like back then when I first asked him to join, I was using Gacha Life and not Gacha Club. But like, look where I am now. Like, I know head movements, I know how to lip sync and stuff. Like, just rushing and going ahead is never gonna work for you ever.
It's never going to work for you, and this is a good example of what I call the main character effect, but in reverse. You know, in those
Yeah.
where you could look at a crowd of characters and pick out who the main character was?
Yeah.
This was what I feel like the exact opposite.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't. I don't know, because like if that really is like the end of the episode or something, like there was nothing interesting about it. It had no plot. Like it tried so hard to have a plot. Like it, believe me, it tried to have a plot, but like it just didn't. Like the whole thing fell apart. And I feel like the person who was like making this was kind of trying to throw it all in one episode, and you can't do that. Like you can you cannot do that. Like that is so bad for a story. Like as much as people want to, like you cannot. You have to like balance it out, because if you don't balance it looks like trash.
Like, to which case, I think that's where we're going to wrap up the stream because I don't think Jacob can get back in.
Wait, I don't know. I mean, I could do the
Unless-
outro, but
Could you?
like, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jacob. Nah, bro, that's crazy. Jacob ain't joining. Y'all, this is my stream now. Let's get a little music. Let's get some lights. Let's get some partying on. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that to Jacob's stream. I'm a better human being than that.
To which case, I say, do you want to end it here, or do you have anything else to say?
We can end it. I don't care.
To which case, I say, thank you for watching, lords and ladies. This has been the Jacob Body channel. Like or dislike because your opinion matters. And farewell. Until next time, farewell. Vaughn is all up in here with the corrections. What do we do now?
Oh, I want to say the outro too.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Wait, where is it? I got you. Bond's got it. Bond's got it. Bro's got it ready on standpoint. I'm ready to what? Is this Lethal Liquor? Like, cause you're...
You're right, it hasn't
Okay. My performance. Here we go. Leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. Until next time, farewell, everyone. Bye.